Sorry, America, didn't see you there. The name is Bob Marely, the ghost of Bob Marely to be exact. I am white because I am a ghost. I am here today to talk to you about something very dear and near to my heart. Marijuana. It's not just for smoking, man. Marijuana is made from the crushed up leaves, stems and buds of the cannabis plant. There are many ways to consume it, such as you can roll it up into a joint and smoke it that way, or you can smoke it in a hollowed out cigar shell. This is often called a blunt. Or you can eat it in the form of brownies, cookies and tea and lollipops. Or you can boil it down into a tea and drink it that way. You can also use a bong, which is a good way because you do not inhale the smoke and start going cough cough. Many scientists would agree that the best way to consume marijuana is through a vaporizer because that way you still get the THC, but you do not inhale any of the bad chemicals such as the smoke. The smoke is not cool, man. The effects of marijuana start within a few minutes and last up to a few hours. As far as the thing that makes marijuana psychoactive is the THC within it. I'm not even going to try to pronounce what THC stands for because it is very long and overly complicated, man. In the US, nearly every year, 750,000 people are arrested for marijuana-induced crimes. As well, a study shows that 6,000 people try marijuana for the first time each day in America. An interesting fact about Obama is that when he was in college, he was part of a club called the Chum Gang. They shot hoops and smoked marijuana. That explains a lot because Obama led like he was on marijuana. There is a type of Christianity called Rastafari. I myself am Rastafarian. And Rastafari, we believe that the best way of getting closer to God and opening your mind is by smoking marijuana. Look at God over there. Hello God, how has Jesus been lately? We should really hang out sometime. We haven't hung out in forever, man. Also, marijuana and hemp are of the same species, but they are not the same thing, man. Unlike marijuana, hemp does not contain THC, so it does not get you high. You only get a headache. It's not that great. But on the other hand, hemp can be used to make many things such as shoes, cosmetics, cloth, paper, and fuel, and food. Also, the first two drafts of the Declaration of Independence were written on paper made from hemp. And George Washington and Thomas Jefferson both grew hemp in their gardens. As well, Betsy Ross's first American flag was made from hemp, and the caulking and the sails on the Mayflower were both made from hemp. Different names for marijuana, including hash, tar, oil, smoke, grass, old man, and ganja. Marijuana can be bad for people with low blood pressure because it lowers your blood pressure. That makes it dangerous for people with diabetes. It can be bad for people with heart problems because it speeds up their heart rate to 140 to 150 beats per minute. Jeez, man. It can also make you have slow reflexes and low balance. This can make it dangerous to work around machinery or to drive because you can run someone over or slip and fall and die in the machinery, especially if you work in the factory. It can also heavy marijuana smokers experience the same bad effects of smoking as cigarette smokers do because they inhale so much smoke. They get diseases such as bronchitis or ongoing cough or a chest cold. It can also make your mouth dry, and it can make you very hungry. This just 1 minute. This is called the munchies. And as well, you can experience, if you're a man, you experience a loss of testosterone and sperm count and libido. And when you first start smoking marijuana, you experience a feeling of peace and joy, but that does not last. You can also experience laziness and drowsiness, as well as low inhibitions and recklessness. It also eventually gives you depression and anxiety, and can add on to pre-existing psychological diseases such as things like schizophrenia. However, there are good things about marijuana. It can be used to stop the spread of aggressive types of cancer. You can also use it to get rid of nausea and pain. As well, in Colorado, when they first legalized marijuana, deaths due to car crashes dropped down to a historic low. As well, marijuana is the least addictive of many drugs, because only 10% of people that smoke it actually get addicted to it. That is a good thing, man. As well, it is nearly impossible to overdose on marijuana, because you have to smoke 1,500 pounds of it in 15 minutes in order to die. As well, the thing about stopping the aggressive types of cancer maybe aren't always true, because that's how I died, man. The marijuana didn't kill my cancer. What's so bad about me? What did I ever do to cancer? The end, man. When you smoke the herb, it reveals you to yourself. Bob Marely, me.